SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton outside the stadium tonight with today's game, Sunderland versus Southend United. And the game in the 90th minute is Sunderland 1, Southend United 0. And now I'll be getting the fans' reactions as they leave the stadium. Could you please like, share and subscribe to our channel? That'd be very much appreciated. Thanks for your time. Cheers. Alright, I'm outside the stadium tonight. I'm with Dave. Dave, obviously Sunderland's winning 1-0, a couple minutes left. What do you make of the performance in the whole?
Not very good really, overall. McGeady was too greedy. He kept wanting to break inside and shoot himself instead of looking for a pass for somebody in a better position. And overall, it wasn't that good.
What do you make of the 4-2-3-1? Do you think that was a right formation to play? I mean, Parkinson and it looks like Parkinson and Ross have got the same formation in mind. Do you think that's the right thing to do?
No, not when you're playing at home against a team like Southend. You should have at least 2 forwards. Possibly even 3.
We haven't looked like conceding the goal, but when you're winning 1-0, it's still playing. It's always that little chance where the other team can nick a goal in the break.
That's right. I mean, they had a good chance there, but the lad miskicked it, and it went wide just near the end. It was looking like it was going to be 1-1.
Obviously, the Wickham game and the Shrewsbury game are disappointment results, but do you think today was just about getting the win and then trying to get back on track?
The win's the most important thing today, yeah. Especially after the 3 away defeats. Now they've got to follow it up though. Now we'll have a couple more wins. Do you think we're a little bit wasteful in front of goal today, or do you think we didn't really create much? We didn't really create that much. Yeah. What we did create was, some of it looked good, but some of it was a bit mediocre.
Who do you think was the best player on the pitch today?
The best player, look, O'Neill.
Right, thanks for your time, mate. Have a safe journey home. Cheers, pal. Thank you. Hello, it's Shaun Middleton. Obviously, Les, we've won the game 1-0. What do you make of the game, mate?
It's a win. It's 3 points. It wasn't brilliant performance. We had a lot of possession. Didn't have the cutting edge up front. We need the balls to go to Grigg or McNulty down the channels. We're not playing to their strengths.
What do you think we're doing wrong as a team? Do you think we're just not playing right for the strikers' system? We're not getting many crosses in, or we're just not playing right for the strikers at all, really?
I think it's the midfield tends to slow everything down. You've got your forwards making the run, but the ball's too late for them, if you get what I'm trying to get.
I mean, today, I was watching the game today, and we started with a 4-2-3-1, then we changed to a 4-1-4-1, then a 4-3-3, then a 4-4-2. So what's then a 4-5-1? Sorry, so that's like 5 different formations. It looked like to me. So what we're doing in the formation system thing?
I totally agree with you. For me, we need 2 strikers, Grigg and McNulty together, and 2 centre, 2 wide men, and back to basics.
Do you think it's a case of obviously we've lost Wyke, and we've only got McNulty and Grigg as the strikers now, so we don't want to risk playing 2 up front in case one of them get injured?
We've got to play 2 up front. No matter, you can't wait for one to get injured. We need 3 points. We're behind. We need to win.
Yeah, the goal difference looks a bit. I was checking through the game, and anyway, +6. I think I'm not sure exactly what the top teams are, but I mean we're 7th now. I mean we need to start. I think today was about winning the game. I mean, we won the game 1-0, but I think I haven't seen Southend lately. They've lost 7-1, 4-1, 3-0. Do you think we need to score more goals?
Definitely, we need to score more goals. We need to play 2 strikers. 1 striker doesn't work for me. Yeah. So we need to be more attacking minded, and we need to move the ball quicker to get to the strikers.
What do you think Aidan McGeady do in Denver Hume?
Aidan McGeady, so selfish at times. He took the ball off people's feet when they had better opportunities. Denver Hume, probably the best game he's had all season. Got up and down. His crosses are good, the odd one, but he's definitely progressed since the start of the season.
What's the positives, mate, if you could?
A win. That's the positive.
3 points. Right, cheers, pal. Thanks for your time. All right, I'm outside the stadium with Michael Young. Michael, obviously we've won the game 1-0. Takes up to 7th, I believe, against a team which conceded a lot of goals lately. Do you think that's a bit of a disappointment, not getting more goals?
Considering the goals that we've scored in the recent past, yes. after that 5-0 win the other week, I was expecting something similar nature, but unfortunately, the team that we put out never even looked like getting anywhere near that score, and it was so disappointing. I've never, ever been to see Sunderland play where I've been counting down the seconds at the last minute. That was absolutely atrocious, that second half. The first half wasn't too good either, but it was very disappointing. There didn't seem to be any forward play, no dash, no spirit. What the devil's going on there? We should be doing something better than what we're doing. We should be giving heart and soul and giving everything, but we're not. We don't seem to be.
What we're lacking on this team, do you think? Obviously, we've changed the manager, changed personnel. Do you think it's,
Overall, I think we're lacking a little bit of skill, a little bit of know-how, a little bit of guile and finesse, but we don't seem to have that. Where other teams seem to be able to go to it with no problems at all, but we don't seem to. It's been so disappointing these last year or so, I hope we can find some way to improve things, because we need to, or else the crowds are going to disappear.
Obviously, I wasn't going to mention it, but I will. The investment. I mean, whichever way you take this, I mean, it's apparently 10 million into the club, whether it's be the academy or the run of the club. I mean, you've got to think it's positive, because these multi-billionaires, I think, in time could come into the frame of the picture down the line. Maybe the championship could get there.
Well, as far as the academy is concerned, yes, I would like to see a few more people coming through, but we need quality to start with, to work with and improve them. We don't seem to be having the 2-3 young kids that we used to get on a regular basis. And I don't know why. Maybe the quality of the selection of the young kids we're picking to play for the club is not there, or the people who are instructing them to improve that game is not doing the job correctly.
Who do you think stood out today, mate, quickly?
Pardon?
Who do you think stood out?
Stood out today, very difficult. McGeady to some extent, but he faded a bit. I think he's lacking a bit more up and away, get a bit more fitness into him.
Right, thanks for your time, mate. Cheers, pal. Have a safe journey home. Cheers, pal. Thank you. Cheers. Obviously, the game's just finished 1-0, mate. Craig, what do you have, mate, of the game?
I think Southend are one of the worst teams I've ever seen. I think we should be beating them more than 1-0, in all honesty. I think George Dobson had a good game. Will Grigg, somehow he'd hold up playing that. He just doesn't look like he's lacking confidence in him. But I don't know how many times we can play him not getting any goals. That's what we fit here, really, I think.
Right. Obviously, we played a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
What looked like to me, but then he chopped and changed it through the game.
Yeah.
But obviously, when you play one striker by yourself and then you got 3 behind, what do you think? It's a little bit negative, a little bit?
It is a bit negative, yeah. I think I don't. Aidan McGreedy, call him McGreedy there. Aidan McGreedy as well. There's a lot too much of him. He's shooting not from anywhere. He's hitting it straight at defenders. It's just the crosses aren't going out. Was it McLaughlin's cross was shocking. There's something, it's just the final decisions, the final ball. It's just crap every time for me. I just think there's some more attacking options.
Not being disrespectful, but do you think obviously when you win 1-1-0, they lost 7-1 of the week and they lost 3-1, 4-0. They've been.
We should have been putting 4 or 5 past them.
Aye.
That's what I think anyway.
What do you think was the problem with dealing?
Just the final end of the field. We're literally in their half the whole game. They were Maguire didn't even connect with the ball twice. Well, he did slightly connected with it, and it's like them chances there in a game. You might only get one of them chances in a game, and you're missing the ball completely on the volley. It's it's all the time though. You know what I mean? It's like every week, missing these chances, these sitters and that. It was the same against Oxford the other night.
What do you think? What do you think we need to get this team getting the goals and flowing?
I just need better strikers, and I think, in all honesty, yeah, because the balls they are getting some chances. They're not there. I mean, Grigg was holding it up well today, but he's holding up for what for? What are you holding it up for? You know what I mean?
Right. Cheers for your time, mate. Thanks, mate. Have a safe journey home. Cheers, pal.